Yar har fiddly dee. Being a Corsair is all right with me. Okay, but seriously, guys, welcome back to my How to Choose Your Class guides for Black Desert Online. Today we are talking about the Sea Pirate class, the Corsair. Succession Corsair focuses more on her love of the ocean and the waves, while Awakening makes you feel like a swashbuckling pirate with a scallywag crew of otters she summons to help her on the high seas. Corsair can actually glide across water for short durations, swim incredibly quickly without assistance, and she gets special passives when driving naval vessels. Starting with Succession, this aspect of the class amplifies her Seneca and her unique ability to turn into a mermaid for short periods of time. Succession thrives on her melee range, long cast time, and lingering super armored skills. This aspect of the class is very protected and comes equipped with a passive that actually prevents the regeneration of Frontal Guards in her enemies. This makes Succession Corsair particularly effective at destroying the powerful block of shield classes like Guardian, Warrior, and Succession Nova, who rely on them for protection. However, her long lingering super armored skills leave her very susceptible to grab classes, so it can be a bit of a double-edged sword. Suck Corsair is a menace in large-scale PvP, but because of her susceptibility to grabs, she does poorly in small-scale fights and 1v1s. Awakening, on the other hand, is more of a mid-range DPS, trading her mermaid functionality and frontline resilience for a crew of otters and cannons that support her range damage. Awakening has incredibly strong range pressure and is packed with accuracy and evasion shred debuffs that help her skirmish in small-scale PvP. Although Awakening loses a lot of her durability, it also maintains a decent amount of utility worked into various aspects of her kit. For example, the class maintains a grab in Awakening, and the mist developed while using your class buff in Awakening helps heal your allies over time. Awakening does lose the ability to destroy Frontal Guards on her normal skills, but the ultimate skill still works. Corsair's ultimate ability in pre-Awakening in either Succession or Awakening aspect of her kit turns her into a mermaid, and you swim a great distance in whatever direction you choose. If you swim through allies, you heal them for massive amounts of HP, but if you swim through enemies, you destroy their Frontal Guards just like the Succession passive does. Succession Corsair is very low APM and low skill floor. New players will be able to pick up the class and play it very quickly. However, her lack of options in small scale settings also sets her skill ceiling very low when compared to other classes. She doesn't have a lot of cancels or fancy mechanics outside of her ultimate that are going to require a lot of time to master. Awakening is more middle of the road on the APM requirement. Its skill floor is still pretty low because it doesn't have a lot of confusing mechanics, but its skill ceiling is relatively high. Positioning on Awakening Corsair can be difficult since you are much squishier. There are also different types of cannons to choose from, and support options that don't really matter a whole lot to new players on the class, but to someone who's trying to master the Queen of the Ocean, it's going to be a tougher path. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I wanted to give a special thanks to all of the community members who helped make this video possible. If you want more information about this class, I have linked all of the content creators who main this class in the video description so that you can check out their content. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.